Hello, everybody. Let me try to straighten this out a little bit. Things are not so tonight. I hope this isn't any connotation as to how the live's going to go. It's just been craziness, absolute craziness. The winds, excuse me, the wind in Pittsburgh right now is insane. I mean, out of control, insane. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I have missed you all so very much. I'm so excited to be back with you. Hello, Brienne. So excited. I have so much to share with you guys. So much to talk about. This whole 3 days of not being with you guys is just insanity. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Jen. So I'm so excited to be back. I do enjoy this new schedule of being able to get things done on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's plus I miss you guys even more whenever I come back. And I think it's so much more fun when I do come back because we have lots to talk about when I do make it back. So hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much for joining in. The first order of business, because we've been getting tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. Oh my goodness, if you could see tons of emails about this particular product. You guys have gone crazy with this product. I just want to let you know that we have now restocked it for the 4th time, if you can believe it. The 4th time. We've gone through, like, I want to say 12 cases of these, and there's 36 in a case. So the manufacturer, Doris, is I don't know. It said that they're out of stock as of right now. So with the last order that we just brought in. So I don't know when we're going to be able to get them back in again. I think have almost sold their entire allotment of what they originally brought in. So just as a heads up, if you want one of these home signs, if you saw me demo it the other night, it opens up and it has all of these pieces that you can, stick them on here. You can decorate them. You can do them however you would like. So that is a huge and awesome thing. And just so you know, we have them back in stock. I think we only have I want to say 36 left. But just as a heads up, that is happening, and you are not getting mine. I'm sorry. I love you guys all to pieces, but mine is staying with me at my house, and I can't wait to paint it. So, hello, Jordan. Hi, Kelly. How are you, my friend? So some other things that I want to go over. We are going to be making a few things tonight. I'm going to be demoing a few things tonight. Tonight is Stamp Club night, so we're going to be talking about the Stamp of the Month. I designed a stencil specifically to go with the Stamp of the Month this month because it was just something that I really wanted in our collection, and we didn't have it. And luckily, we are very fortunate at Brutus Monroe because I can create a product and it can be on the website within an hour most of the time. So that is what we did today. So the first product I want to show you, because I know a lot of you are probably scratching your head about it, is our brand new stencil placement. It's a stencil. It's a placement stencil. So we have a couple of these types of things that are going to be coming out sooner more so than later because they've just been so much fun. So you're looking at this and you're probably like, what the heck? Has he completely lost his mind? I promise you there's a method to this madness. So this is the stencil guide, sequin guide, something. I don't know the exact name that we gave it, but I know I had to have it. Hi, Heidi. We were just talking about the home signs. And these are some of the sequins I'm going to bring out to share with you because there is a bundle, of course. Oh, I hope I remember to tell you guys everything tonight. I have a long list of things that I need to talk about, but I always get so nervous that I'm going to forget something. Hello, Linda. Is that all the colors? No, I'm missing one. Here it is. We're also going to talk about the flock and we have lots of stuff to talk about tonight. The thickness of the stencil is 6 millimeters. Okay, so the way that this works, and I don't know how this idea came to me. I think it was when Lauren did a project. She was on our design team previously. And so the way that this stencil works is I have always wanted to create really, really awesome sequin backgrounds. And I'm obsessed with sequin backgrounds. I love when people do these intricate sequin backgrounds. I know, Cassie, are you here, my love? Cassie did an incredible sequin background at one point, and I may have this may have come to me because of something that she created. Oh, good, Heidi. Yours is so incredible. Everyone at the office was talking about how awesome yours was. So the reason behind the stencil is I wanted to create some sequin backgrounds. So the way it works, and I'm going to put this one to the side because this one actually I'm going to sign because someone will, if you purchase this tonight, this might come to you. I'm going to put that one aside. And let's take a look at how this works. So what you do is, so it kind of looks like a giant piece of Swiss cheese, as you could say, is you take this stencil, you're going to line it up on your A2 size card. You're going to take your sequins. So there's an option where you can just get the stencil, or you can get, deal of the century, the sequin bundle. And you get a lot of sequins in these jars. And what you do is you take just a tiny bit of glue, and then you take your sequin, or you could just toss your sequins out just like that. So you take your sequin and see how it fits. So let me brush that one off. I have given you 1/32 of an inch around any 6 millimeter sequin, which is about 90% of the sequins that are in the market right now. So you see how that fits in there perfectly. Oh, I might have to bring it up a little bit. See how that fits inside of there perfectly. So what you do is you then take your other ones, you place it in there like so. And obviously yours will be, will be glued down. So you just keep on placing them in here. And you just keep on placing them and placing them and placing them. And the really cool thing that we've been doing, hello, Gypsalina. The really cool thing that we noticed when we were playing around with these in the office is that you can actually take, do you guys remember perler beads? You can take your perler bead patterns and you can use it like this. So you can see here how I put all of those in there, and they're kind of shifting around because I'm not really paying attention. But I want to show you what we whipped up today because I do have some examples for you. So let's go ahead and pop these back in here. And also these jars, the decorative detail jars that you guys love so much, you guys have really loved them. You can now buy them separately. So you can get the 5-gram jars individually, and they're really, really nice because they have these like little locking teeth on them, and they lock really, really, really well. And you can see this is how I keep my sequins. Now, if you order sequins, you get probably about double this amount. If you order them individually, these are our Prism sequins. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Yes, like Light Bright for adults. So you can now order these. You get 6 in a pack, and they're just a great thing to have, I think. But what we did today, so here's the one that I did when I was starting to play around, because I had to use, I had to use every, oh no, and I lost a sequin. One of my sequins fell off. That's okay, I can fix that. So I had to use every crayon in the box, obviously, because that's me. So I lost a sequin right here, but you can see I really didn't use enough glue there, so that's probably why. So look at how perfectly they all line up. Hello, Kara. Imagine this as a background on one of your cards. I mean, that is just absolutely, I'm just obsessed. I'm beyond obsessed. And I'm going to have to put that sequin on there because that's going to drive me bananas. But just look at, isn't that so cool? I just think it's just so cool. So cool. So that's the one that I did today, and I'm going to turn that into a card. And then this is the one of them that Courtney did. So she used the new wood grain. So you can see the wood grain sequins. I'm not sure if it's gonna, are you going to, there we go. See the wood grain, how pretty. These wood grain sequins are just out of this world. So she made a picket fence with this one. Then for this one, she found this like incredible pattern, and I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but this pattern, it's like, so there's the galaxy ones here, and then there's pink ones, and then it's really hard to see if you're not looking at it in real life, but this pattern is so, 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 so cool. And then this side, she did, and it's going to be hard to see on camera, but this is actually flowers. It's just so cool. I mean, it's just so cool. It's just so incredibly cool. So these are, it does look like, oh, that might be my 6th anniversary jacket, Carolyn. I just saw that. So yeah, so these are, yeah, so this is the way it works. This one, I'm obsessed. It just is so cool. And it's so easy. I mean, it's so easy. Literally, all you have to do is take this, so you can see this. So this is how this one lined up. So see how they all line up perfectly with one another? So all I did was I just went and I just put them all in. Then you lift this away once it's dry, and it's just so cool. So I wanted a tool that would help me to make this perfect every time, and this is what it is. So that is the Sequin, the Sequin Builder tool. So yeah, so that is the way that works. And again, you can purchase just the stencil. So, whoops, I just tossed mine across the room. So this is the stencil, okay? Or you can purchase the stencil with all of these sequins. So you actually get, with that bundle, all of these sequins. So you'll get all 8 colors of the Prism sequins we have now. And I promise you, what is in this bundle, you'll be able to use these sequins for quite some time. That's a lot of sequins. Okay, so moving right along. So the stencil of the month. Stencil of the month. That's coming, not today. The stencil of the month, we're talking about that soon. Did you guys see the stamp of the month? Oh my goodness. I'm so in love with it. Some of you may have already received the stencil of the month. Stamp of the month, Christopher, get it together. Get it together. I'm just so excited to see all of you. You did see it. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Okay, so this stencil of the month this month. Hello, is that Monica? Hello, I see your picture, but the pictures are so small and everything goes by so fast. Okay, so this is the stencil, okay, I just need to slap myself. This is the stamp of the month, and it is, please zoom. It is a piggy with watermelon with a watermelon hat. Yes, I know, it's a stamp. You guys are 2 minutes too late. And it says, I got you, babe. And it says, hugs and kisses. Oh, I cracked myself up. I love this stamp more than I can even explain to you. I love this stamp. Oh my goodness, I love it. And it goes with the whole theme of this month. So we're starting to theme the months together, you guys may have noticed. And I think it's going to be super fun when you see the inspiration box. Just so you guys know, as of right now, it is I think the 3rd of the month. We've doubled the amount of boxes that we've done, and we only have, I think, 45 boxes left. So if you want the inspiration in this box that's called Farmhouse Friends, I can't wait till you see the other things we have coming up. It's coming. You'll see it very, very soon. I can't wait for you to see the box. So yeah, it is Farmhouse Friends is the theme of the box. You get a let me just think of some of the things you get. You get a mix pack of the wood grain sequins. You're going to get the big, beautiful stamp. You get all sorts of papers. You get our first die cuttable cloth, which is a new product we're coming out with at Brutus Monroe. You're getting it first in the box. It's called die cuttable fabric. It's really, really cool. That won't like fray, and it's like got this stiffening agent in it that will allow you to die cut it. You're getting this really cool burlap. You're getting this building stencil that we'll talk about once I open the box. You're getting all sorts of stuff. Hello, Michael. Okay, so there's that. So tonight, what we're going to do is we are going to make a card, of course. I have this stencil that I created to go with the stamp because, you know, I can't leave well enough alone. I had to have a stencil. This stencil is called Watermelon Wedge, and I love, love, love this. And we're going to use the Fresh Melon. Oh, hello, Milo. We're going to use the Fresh Melon paper collection. This collection came out last year, and I could not wait to break this collection out because I already knew that this was happening last year, but I couldn't talk about this when this came out. So I'm really excited about the Fresh Melon, and I have something really exciting to share with you guys tonight. It's a brand new product. It is going to change the way that we foil, and it's going to change the way that we use the acrylics. It's going to change. It's going to change a lot. It's something that I'm really, really excited about. It's something that I've been keeping quiet for quite some time. Something that I've even been keeping quiet from my team, if you can believe it, because I wanted to make sure that it worked, and I've been testing it behind the scenes, and it works. So tonight we're going to be using, and it is so top secret and so new that it doesn't even have a label on it. This is a sample, but it's ready to go for you guys. This is our foil reactive embossing powder. What? Yes, foil reactive embossing powder, and I can't wait to share with you how it works. So we are going to use this tonight with the stencil. We might use it with the paper. I'm not sure. We have a lot of stuff that I want to kind of do tonight, so I'll show you how it works. So let's move this. I know, Maria, isn't that cool? And we only have, I think, like 500 units of it, so it's going to be going, gone. I can tell you that much. So let me see. Where is my paper trimmer? I haven't been in my studio for so long that I've lost everything. Okay, paper trimmer. If I were a paper trimmer, where would I be? Is it under here? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where my paper trimmer went. So we may very well be building a card without trimming anything. Well, I can at least show you some techniques, right? So look at the floor under my desk. Now that would have been creepy if it was there. No, it's not. It's not there. It's not there. No, you know where it probably is? It's probably in the dining room because that's where I go. Oh no, is this it? Ha ha! So let's go ahead and cut this down. So that's 5.5. So let's see. So let's cut this down to 4.25. That's 5.5, right? Yep. So 4.25. There we go. Okie dokie. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a very, 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 excuse me. Okay, Chris, I have a question. As someone has used many different tools, do you prefer I prefer the blade trimmer. It was over here, up in this direction. All right, so I'm going to show you now how this foil, oops, sometimes you'll get little pieces in your stencils. That's okay. It doesn't hurt anything. How this foil transfer works. I'm going to grab a couple pieces of tape, of the purple tape. Because as you guys know, I reuse my purple tape. I'm sure you guys do as well. Because you can use it over and over again. Just make sure you zhuzh it down there. Okay, and there's a couple important techniques that I want to share with you. Okay. because I'm only going to do a couple of pieces. I'm only going to do these pieces of watermelon because that's all really that I need right now because of the way that we're doing this card. But you can do as many pieces as you want, of course. So I'm just zhuzhing that down. All right. Then I'm going to be using a very advanced tool. Very, very advanced tool that you guys may have never, ever seen before. This is probably going to blow your mind because it's such an advanced, such a crazy tool. We're going to be using some Q-tips tonight. You could use this. I mean, if you have some sort of fancy Q-tip, you can use that. I'm just using Q-tips that I got out of the medicine cabinet. But yeah, you can use a fancy Q-tip if you'd like. And what I'm going to do, I really miss seeing the inspiration box. Is this? Oh, well, if you don't look at the picture, Carolyn, you won't see it. Like if you don't go look at the actual product, you won't see it, right? If you can contain yourself to not go to the website, I know that's hard too, but if you can contain yourself to not go to the website, you won't see it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get that you might want to go to the website, but if you just look at your order, you'll see the oh yeah, Carolyn, true. But I mean, if you don't go to like that actual, because it's the second image, right? It's not the first image. Oh my goodness, look at those powders. I forgot about those. Hi, Belinda. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my very high-tech tool. This is a Q-tip. And I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to add in some of this embossing ink. Now, you could use if you have the Brutus Monroe embossing brush, you can use that too. It's completely up to you. Yes. Yes, or the embossing pen. Absolutely. I unfortunately do not have an embossing pen here with me, although I should have brought one home. But you want to make sure that you really get into the nooks and crannies. That's tip number one. Make sure that you really get into the nooks and crannies. So how's everybody doing today? Good? Yes. Well, if you see an email that says inspiration box, avoid. I mean, I don't have to post the picture. See, the thing is, we have the thing that's tough is we have some folks that literally want to come to my house with a pitchfork and a torch because we don't show what's in the box. But I know that there's literally there's two sides to every coin because there are many more of you like Heidi and Carolyn that don't want to see the box. I personally would not want to see the box because I would much rather be surprised. Because I mean, if you love Brutus Monroe, you probably will love what we have for you. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. You know, if you subscribe to the box, you know we're gonna do some really great stuff for you. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift this off, and there we go. We've got our little. Those look like our little pieces of watermelon. Now you can again use a blending tool. Do whatever you'd like. This is not going to affect it in any way. Oh, you just want to see it on? Okay. Absolutely. All right. So let me move that out of the way. So now what you're going to do is you are going to take your very special powder. The embossing brush is a brush that has the embossing ink already in it. So what you're going to do is you're going to allow that to go on there. And you're just going to do a gentle tap. And again, just place your powder on there. And you're going to notice that this powder is a little bit thicker. And that is on purpose. That is 100% on purpose. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to brush off the rest of the powder. You could tap it off. I have some fingerprints on here. But that's just from touching. I'm going to use a brush and I'm going to This is a water brush, but don't worry, it's not locked and loaded. Okay, we're going to tap that off. And then what we're going to do that's a little bit unique is we're going to put the powder on top of it again to make sure that it really gets coated well, because the coating is what is key to this. Okay? And you'll get a feel for it once you start using it. Okay, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Now we're going to go in. The clicky pen. Oh, absolutely, Carolyn. Okay, so we're going to go in. And now we're Okay, you're going to want to make sure that you don't heat it too much. Now, what I always do is I'll go in and I'll add some more powder to the top of it while it's still wet. You don't have to do this. I just do because it gives you an extra layer. And then you're just going to heat that up. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Now I'm going to go down. I'm going to do this one. Actually, it's a little different than that, Huntress, because the sticky embossing powder actually is sticky. This is not sticky, so it's not going to stick to your project. It's not going to gum up your project. That's what I didn't like about the sticky embossing powder, was it was gumming up my projects and gumming up the foil before I even put it on there. So it is not sticky. No, it is not sticky at all. It is almost like a embossing powder that is also like a glue. It's very hard to explain, but it's heat activated. Well, or I should say heat reactivated. So I'm going to go in and add a little bit more powder there. Now, again, if you're not doing this live like I am, you'll be able to go in and be much more careful. Tap, tap, tap. Hello, Amy. And then there we go. Okay, so there are our 3 watermelon slices. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my foil reactive powder. Oh my goodness, you guys are scooping up this foil reactive powder like it is going out of style. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, you will love this. The only thing is it's not going to do like super fine detail pieces, because you have to remember it is still embossing. So you're still embossing. So if you want super fine detail, you'll still want to use like a toner. So we're going to tap, 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 and then of course what we're going to use is the new neon flock, or the new neon. We are going to use the new Electropop neon enamel sheets because we're doing watermelon. So I mean, why not use? We want to make sure we dust this off. Why not use the bright pink watermelon? Bright pink watermelon enamel. Okay, so our laminator has been heating up. It sounds like a okay, have a great night, Maria. Thank you for commenting about getting your necklace. I hope you love it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pop that up there. We are going to take a piece of paper. But not, I need a piece of, like your piece of paper might be your Create Your Own Ending event packet. Oh, good, Marie. my barber that cuts my hair, I'm very fortunate because he noticed mine and he really liked it, and he had it on today, and it made me feel so good. I love it. Well, I just put on 2 layers, and that's because I'm using the enamel. The enamel has a tendency to need a little bit more oomph because it's kind of got a different property. Whereas if you're using foil, just 1 layer is fine. Oh, good. 1 layer is fine. Completely fine. I just did multiple because as I tested it with the enamel seemed to need an extra layer. So that's the only reason I did that. It was only because of the enamel. That's all. Just because of the enamel. If you're not doing the enamel, you don't have to. You can only do 1. But it's something that you'll experiment with. So what I would suggest doing is grab your scrap and go in and kind of play around with it. And you'll be able to tell very quickly what's going to work and what's not going to work. Okay? So now you can see, so you can actually test and you can kind of feel and see if it's if it's sticking or not. See if you might need a little bit more pressure. Like I'm thinking that I might need some more pressure because this machine, it works a little bit better with the Mink than it does with this machine. Because I can tell this machine it's not getting hot enough. So I'm just going to put it in without the carrier sheet, and hopefully it will transfer over. Because it the issue we're running into is this laminator doesn't get super hot. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now the peel and reveal. And would you look at that? Oh my goodness, look at those watermelon slices. Isn't that the coolest thing? Now, I did do it on the craft. You would probably want to do it on the white to get a really true bright pink. But look at how cool that is. Do you see how cool those watermelon slices are? Okay, so now let's move this away. Move this away for a second. All right, move this. Don't get rid of this. You'll use this. And now let's bring our stencil back in. And now let's play, Christopher, how did you have the stencil? Oh, just like this. Okay. So now we'll bring the stencil back in. Place our tape. Oh, it's just so cool. Imagine the things. Nope, it's not because of the, it was because of the, it's because yours will get hot enough. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it that way. It will get hot enough. The problem is I haven't let it heat up enough. I turned it on right before I came live, and I've only been live for 34 minutes. So it usually takes, I'd say, a good, solid 45 minutes to get it up to its highest temperature. But if you just put it through without a carrier sheet, or if you have a clear carrier sheet, or if you have a dye release sheets work really well because they're a great conductor of heat. You'll be able to do it that way. So yeah, no biggie. You will be fine. It's because of the heat. Okay, so let's go ahead and now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the top parts. Oh my goodness, I don't know if we're going to have any of the, I do not know if we're going to have any foil reactive embossing powder left. Yes, you'll be just fine, Melinda. Okay, and again, to anyone that's just joining in, using my really fancy tool, this is a Q-tip. Okay, and I'm using the watermelon wedge stencil. It's brand new. All All right, so let's peel our tape off. Oh, I love these watermelons. Hello, Pamela. All right, so we're going to grab our foil reactive powder. So cool. Yes, Belinda, isn't that, you know me, always got to trick up my sleeves. All right. Tap, tap, tap. And remember, this is not like the sticky stuff. It is not like the sticky powder. It is not going to be sticky. It must have heat to activate. And in my opinion, because I've used that sticky stuff in the past, it never really worked for me. Did it work for you? The little spoons are in my desk at work because I never leave them or in the studio desk at work because I never want to lose them. We are going to start selling those spoons individually online. Are they already on the website? I can't remember if they're on the website or not. I know they're coming to the website if they aren't already on there. Okay, so now sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And again, you only want to do this twice if you're using the enamel, because the enamel is a little bit trickier when it just when it comes to adhering, that's it. All right. So that should be good. Actually, we're just going to wing it and just do it with one and see how it works. What's my opinion? Well, my initial opinion without using it is I'm not in love with it because it dries out so quickly. Now, I say that to say that if they say that it dries out as quickly as it dries out, that leads me to believe that there's going to be some issues. But again, with that being said, I haven't tried it yet. The thing is, toner isn't meant to go in a stamp pad. Believe me, I have tried everything every way past Tuesday to get it to work. I promise you that. So I don't know if it's ever going to work really, really well. It's very spotty. It doesn't look that great from what I've seen, but I will do a review if I can get my hands on one. Apparently, you can't get them anywhere right now. Can't get them anywhere. But I can tell you that I think that the Cricut Joy is the biggest waste of money that ever existed. But that's just me. That's just me. I think it's a gimmick. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll be getting one so that I can do a full review and give you my honest opinion. But I think the Cricut Joy is the biggest joke. The biggest joke ever. And that's just my humble opinion. Every time I go to use a road, oh no. Dawn, just send an email to info@producernerd.com and we'll make sure that we fix them for you. But that's really weird. No, vent away. Yeah, please send an email so we can get that straightened out for you. To get that fixed for you. But even if you do banners, you can only do up to, so this is the thing, and then I'll stop. I won't rant. This is the thing that annoys me about it. Even if you do a banner, so the total length that it can do, in one continuous, well, no, I lied. It can do up to 8 feet of like a banner. So like if you want to do like a continuous pattern. So if you want to do a continuous pattern, like you can do, oh my goodness, look at how cool that is. Oh, I know you guys are gonna be doing so much cool stuff with this. So I don't know if Heather is on here or she might be able to help you. I don't think she's on here. Do you have any available to use now, Dawn? So if you want to do, so you can only do 24 inches. So if you already have a Cricut Explore, even if you don't have a Cricut Explore, you can get a Cricut Explore right now for $199. In Air, I believe, is $199. So if you get the Cricut Explore Air for $199 because it's on sale everywhere, you can do it in one fell swoop. So you can literally with a 12 by 24 inch mat, that's literally all the area that the Joy can do. Do you see what I'm saying? So the Joy can do up to 24. The Joy can do up to 48 inches as a big banner. So you can literally. So have you tried stamping something and using the powder to foil? I have, Belinda, but it doesn't pick up super, super detail. That's the one thing. It will not do very, very detailed things. But yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore about the Joy because I'm doing a full video on it because I think it's ridiculous. And I'm not under contract with them anymore, so I can say whatever I want. And I will. And I will. Because I'm allowed to have an opinion, right? Oh, thank you, Michael. Michael to the rescue. All right. So that's what that looks like. So what we're going to do is I think I want to cut this down. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. Hold on. Stop everything. Another way to use this incredible product. I had a white piece of paper. Where did it go? So yeah, so the 12 by 24 inches is going to give you the exact same, I mean, literally the exact same thing as what the Joy can do. Okay. Yeah, you can't be. Now, we are working on something that should remedy that very soon. You're going to see a brand new. We're still working on it. We should hopefully have everything figured out by Friday, but that's the goal. You should see something that's going to change all of that for you. Enamel, someone under contract kind of jumped on it today. She probably put them in the spot as she was like, go back. Good. I wonder who it was. Belinda, send me a private message. Don't say anything on here. Because I don't want to get, I know the last thing I need is drama with a Cricut contract person. Oh my goodness. Whew, they're serious. They're real serious. But yeah, I think it's stupid. I do. I think it's dumb. And I do have a lot of Cricut videos. I have tons of Cricut videos. I have so many Cricut videos. But the thing is, I love Cricut. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Cricut. I use my Cricut machines all the time. I love the Maker. I think the knife blade's stupid. I've said that before. The knife blade is ridiculous. It's just stupid. It doesn't work. I mean, if you have 6 days to cut out a wood sign, then, I mean, go for it. I think there's a lot of misses that happened with the recent releases, and I think I'm allowed to say that because I own a company, so I understand what that means when there's a hit or a miss. But for me, the Cricut Explore 1 was a nightmare. It was stupid. It was awful. It was only around for a short period of time because of how stupid it was. It was a huge miss. And I just don't understand the Joy. Like, if it's your first machine that you're ever getting, that's fine. But don't get a Joy. Get an Explore Air. Don't get for what reason? And people are like, oh, there's so much room on my desk. Great, but you have to cut something out 73 times. I mean, it's silly. I mean, I don't know. We'll go into it much further later. I think it's stupid. And that's just my opinion. And luckily, since I'm no longer under contract with Cricut, my goodness, I have to call her. Oh my goodness, Belinda, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. It really makes me happy. I'm gonna reach out to her, and I'm going to isn't it 4 inches? I think yeah, it is 4 inches. I think it's 4 inches wide, 4 1/4 or something. I think it's 4 1/4. But yeah, I'm going to what did John say? I can't see it. I didn't even see it. It happened so quick. Well, thank you, Kara, or thank you, Gypselina, for taking care of that for me. Everyone got him. Oh, good. Everybody jumped on him. Thank you, guys. I didn't even see what he said. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my very favorite tape in the whole entire world. I've talked about this tape before. You don't want to know. It's filthy. Oh my goodness. Was it juicy? So this is the double-sided tissue tape. This is from Doris. It's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. I talk about it all the time. It's only $2.49 or $2.99. I can't remember the exact price of it, but it's awesome. It's incredible. It's so awesome. And I love it. So I'm going to show you something real cool. Oh my goodness. I think it's $2.49. Is it $2.49? I think it's it says $2.49 on here. Is it $2.49 on the website? I can't remember. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this tissue tape and I'm going to place it. You guys know me. I have a real thick skin. You can talk about me all you want. It's not going to hurt my feelings. If you talk about one of my friends, though, that gets me angry. One of my friends or family, that makes me mad. Talk about... I'm over that. I got over that real quick once people started sending me letters. I got over that real quick. All right, so we're going to take a piece of the tissue tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make like a big Gigunda watermelon here. So it's just another technique that we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop this piece of tape off. Is Heather on? Heather Collins? I don't think so. I know that her daughter had some appointments today, so I'm not sure if she'll be on or not. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that. Thank you all for protecting me, though. I really appreciate that. Is the tape like a certain double-sided tape we know? Like Sookwing tape? I'd say it's a little bit stickier. I think it is, but that's just my opinion. And it's a lot cheaper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to call her. I'm going to call her. I'll call her. I'll call her tomorrow. I had to send her flowers too. I didn't know the babies were born. I haven't talked to her. I have not talked to her like I used to talk to her. We used to talk all the time. I agree, Gyps. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Now stop putting new stuff up on the site, please. I have nothing left to make an order. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are the only one that has it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this started here. Oh, got to burnish it down a little bit better, I think. Oh, I love the maker. I do. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. What is happening? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so there is the green. So let's pretend that's the right part. Yeah, it also has a lot to do with the paper that you... Well, you have to let me know how you feel about it, Chrissy. Do you have any other Cricuts? Yeah, it has a lot to do with the paper, too. All right, so we're going to chop off. I feel so bad. We're like talking about the Cricut Joy and how ridiculous is it. Chrissy goes, I bought the Cricut Joy. She like slowly raised her hand. I have, but I was trying to cut out Broadway font of original glitter stock today. Oh, yeah. It's probably because it was probably too thin. The letters were probably too thin. All right, so there's piece number one. So we're going to take this up first. Peel and stick, or else I would use that. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have any peel and stick, so we're just going to do a couple pieces here. We'll probably do like 3. Darlene, it's only $20, my friend. It's only $20 less than the big one. That's the thing. if you can get the little one, just ask someone to borrow $20 and get the big one. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I don't think that people shouldn't buy it. I mean, if you want it and you love it, buy it. It might not be for everybody, but the thing is, it's $20 less than it is the enamel Joy. It's $20 less than the other one right now on sale. So that's all I'm saying is I think it's ridiculous for the price. Now, machine, it's not a bad machine. I don't think it's a bad machine at all. Oh yeah, for the maker. I'm not talking about the maker. The only thing comparable to the Joy is going to be like the Cricut Explore Air. But what I'm saying is I don't think the Joy is a bad machine. I just think it's a terrible price. I mean, it's an awful price. It's beyond an awful price. It's like a joke. Oh, thank you, Christina. It's just a joke. That's all. Oh yeah, if it's your first Explore, go for it. But it's just not. I mean, I think it's silly. For the price, it's silly for the price. I should have prefaced that. I apologize. That's my fault. I should have said for the price. It's not a silly machine. That's all you can get. The regular price of the Joy is $179. You can get a Cricut Explore Air right now at Walmart for $169. Thanks, Joy. I'm loving the pink too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have one. I mean, yes, that's the thing, Belinda. Once you start wanting to do like really, really cool, like elaborate projects, the Joy is not going to be for you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a cute machine. It's definitely. I mean, I think it's cute. I just don't think the price is cute. $179. There you go, Lori. Yeah, see, I would tell you all day long to buy the Joy if the Joy were at $99. Yeah, if it was $100, I would buy it. I would say I would give one away. I'd buy one and give it away if it was $100 to you. But I'm not $179. They're nuts. I mean, but the thing is, just wait a month. It'll be $100. Mark my words. What is today? Give it 1 month. It'll be $100. We'll come back here in a month. And I'll say, did everybody get your Joy for $100? Oh, she'll send it to you, Kelly. Just grab her. Just send her an email. Yeah, the night shift is just so cool. It's way too expensive for what it is. It only has one carriage too. It only has one accessory port. Get out of here with $179. My word, $179. And the funny thing is I don't understand. Well, that's behind it. When they call it, what do they call it? Smart vinyl. It's just vinyl cut in a quarter. For goodness sakes, I don't know. It just had me fuming. I was like, oh my goodness, here we go again. Here we go again with all the gimmicks. Gimmick. Okay, so now I'm going to take a piece of and how many sheets of this do you get? 12 sheets. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the pink on. Oh, I'm sure. The thing is, I don't like, they keep talking about these Joy projects. I'm so confused as to what like a Joy project is because there's absolutely nothing you can do on the Joy that you can't do on a Cricut Explore. Nothing. Literally zero. Nada. Oh, there'll be 60 colors at the end of it all. Well, the thing is, the original teal one will go on sale for $99. Then you'll be able to get the Anna Griffin gold one for $279. And that's. Don't feel bad for buying it, Chrissy. Is it your first machine? Do not feel bad for buying it. we're just all people that have been using a Cricut for a long time. So it just doesn't make sense to us because we already have 16 Cricuts. I already have 10 Cricuts. That's why I'm not getting the joy. If I didn't have one, I would definitely get it. In a heartbeat, I would get it. If it was the first machine, absolutely. 100% I would get it. It's not a bad machine. I said I don't even know a Cricut except the old dinosaur with about 100 cartridges, but I still have a scan and cut. Oh yeah, I love a scan and cut. So Jen, this is my legitimate question for you. Where are you going to take it? Like that's my question, because everybody keeps talking about the portability. Like, are you going to take it to like, do you mean like portability in the house, or portability like, are you going to take it to crops? I'm legitimately curious about that. Like, I'm legitimately curious about how or what that means to you. Like, what does portability mean? And I like legitimately 100%. I am curious. Oh, you got to see? Then that's perfect, Jen. That's perfect. That is 100%. That makes complete sense to me. 100%. All right, so let me get this puppy started here. Yeah, I know. I have my rolling totes too. I don't use them as much as I would like to, though. All right, so let's go ahead and peel this off. Now, it is tricky to get it started, and it's just always like that, even with the foils, because what happens is the paper wants to peel up. Make sure we burnish that down really well. And there we go. It's like a really cool, like rustic look. So there is our watermelon. So you can, of course, add, let me push that down a little bit. You can add seeds. I know the color. No scan and cut. I love the scan and cut. I really do. Oh, that is really cool. It makes me a little nervous that there's no buttons. That's a little weird too. But I'm excited to see people review it that aren't getting paid to do so. Did I say that out loud? I'm excited to see someone review it that's not getting a check. And then I'll consider. Again, for the price point. For the price point. That's it. I'm not talking about the actual machine. I think the machine is great. Cricut makes great machines. That's how I got my start. Was with Cricut. But like I said, I'm excited to see someone review it that's not receiving a check to do so. So, and that's in any industry. I mean, it just happens that I bought it for my small images. Well, there you go. Chrissy, you do like vinyl stuff though, don't you? So that will be perfect. So there is what that guy looks like. Oh, well, there you go, Jen. Perfect. Jen, do you have other Cricut machines too, or is this your first one? Okay. So let's go ahead and stamp our little piggy. Oh, you have others too? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Melinda, I just got your message on my watch. I will definitely watch them. I can't wait. Because that's going to be me. I mean, it's going to be me. Yeah. Oh, no, I get it 100%, Jen. The thing is, I don't like the things that they were trying to push it for. I was just so confused about some of the. But if it's the thing is, oh yeah, I was thinking about the card mat too. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. Yes. I finally sold all my Cricuts and got the Maker. Oh, good. Yeah, I love the Maker. The Maker is what we use at Brutus Monroe for almost everything now. We use it for like everything. Yeah, I've never taken a cricket to, but I didn't really go to a lot of crops though. I've never taken it to unless it was like something for that. Yeah, exactly, Jen. I mean, and that's with any craft supply, right? I mean, you have to know that you're going to use it to justify doing it. Um, but I don't know. I am getting one. It's so funny because 5 years later, um, I um Rob bought me the Cricut Explore Air. Well, actually, funny story. Did I tell you guys how that all started? I think I told you guys that. So I'm not going to stamp out the stamp of the month. Um, so Rob, I asked for the Cricut Explore Air, or no, the Cricut Explore. The Air didn't exist yet. Look at this pig. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, thank you, Michael. With no affiliate link, I don't even think I have an affiliate. Do you guys know that I used to have an affiliate with Cricut and I forgot to use it all the time? Ken's Creations used to yell at me. He'd be like, "Christopher, why aren't you using your affiliate link?" I was like, "I don't know how. I have no idea. I don't know how to do it." He would laugh at me. Ask him about that sometime. He used to laugh at me because I wouldn't use my affiliate. But so what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. I think I might have used it like once. But yeah, I asked for the Cricut Explore because the Cricut Explore Air, I know, I saw that. The Cricut Explore Air didn't exist yet. And it was just the Cricut Explore. So I told him, I said, Rob, I really, really want this Cricut. This was before I did videos, this before I did anything. I said, and I'm just going to color this with the Arteza color pencils. I said, Rob, I really want this Cricut. And he was like, I don't understand what it is. That's, I'm not getting you a Cricut, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, he was like secretly buying me the Cricut. So it's my birthday comes around. This was 5 years ago. No, 6 years ago. It was 6 years ago. Whenever the Cricut Explorer first came out. So I'm all excited. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I had completely forgotten about it. I see this box in the living room. Oh, do you love the Maker, Chrissy? Don't get me wrong. I'm getting a Joy. I asked for a Joy for my birthday. I mean, I won't buy it, but I'll let Rob buy one. Is that terrible? So I was, so I see the box on the couch and I'm so excited because I'm like, oh my goodness, that's the Cricut. That is the Cricut. That is the Cricut Explore. I'm so excited. I can't wait to use the Cricut Explore because I had the original Cricut. Do you remember the infomercial that like the Cricut would make that noise? And I want to actually, I think I'm going to watch one of those on YouTube tonight. I used to love the Cricut infomercials. I would stay up all night and watch the Cricut infomercials. So I was watching so I was like, oh my goodness, that's the Cricut Explorer. I'm so excited. That's it. So I opened up the one box and it was a fake out. It wasn't a Cricut Explorer. I can't remember what it was. So I was like, okay, maybe he didn't get me it. Maybe, oh my goodness. So then he pulls out this box from behind the couch and I'm like, this is it. It's the Cricut Explore. I'm so excited. So I open it up. He got me the Cricut Expression 2. And I must have, when I opened it up, I tore that wrapping paper off and I was so excited. And I think I screamed. I was so excited because I thought that it was the Cricut Explore and it was the Expression 2. So he said that my face, he said that all of the blood rushed out of my face. He said it was like, he had stolen my life savings. Like that's what my face looked like. And I didn't want to seem upset, but I was just like, I thought like when I opened up the side of it, I could see Cricut and I was like, oh my goodness. It was like, I saw a little bit of gold and thought I got the golden ticket, but it wasn't that. So he was like, oh my goodness. He was like, let's take it back and we'll take it back. And I guess he went with his mom to get it. And so we drove all the way out to Jo-Ann Fabrics. It was like the only place that had the Cricut Explorer. Do you know that the woman at Jo-Ann Fabrics that sold it to him told him that was the new one? See, that's the problem with these craft stores. Come to Brutus Monroe, I promise you, we'll be able to tell you anything that you need to know about crafting, times 10. We know our crafts. At the big box stores, they might be able would have pointed you to the paintbrush aisle. So the crazy thing was, we get out to Joann Fabrics and he didn't have the receipt. So we had to, the poor girl working at Joann Fabrics had to go back on the register and like print out this like whole report to figure out when Rob bought it. So needless to say, I got my Cricut Explorer, I did one video with the Cricut Explorer. Well, no, I did 2 videos with the Cricut Explorer. And within about a week and a half, Ashish Arora, which you guys, you might be familiar with him. I'm not sure if you've heard of him, but he's the CEO of Cricut. He reached out to me actually on Facebook. Craziest thing. He reached out to me on Facebook, asked me if I would be interested in doing some videos for them because he really, really liked the videos that I was doing. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, okay. I was like, I guess. I mean, that's not something I ever thought about. I mean, why do you want me, Christopher Allen, who's only made like 2 videos, to do oh, that's a really good idea, Chrissy. See, that makes sense. I said, why do you want little me who's never done, anything? Like I had a roller attached to the top of a shelf with duct tape and some hot glue, and that's how I was filming videos. But I said, okay, let's do it. I said, all right, let's do it. So much to my dismay, I had no idea what I was getting myself into because he said, all right, we're going to send you a couple of things. Oh, thank you, Jen. Said, we're going to send you a couple of things. And I said, oh, okay, that's great. I'll take a look at it and, get to it whenever I can, look around because I still had a full-time job at that point. So I come home from work the one day and there were, no joke, 12 packages on my porch. And I'm looking and I'm like, what did I order? I don't know what I ordered. And then I, text Rob and he's at work and I'm like, Rob, were you expecting some packages? And he was like, no, I wasn't expecting anything. Why? Is there something? Oh, look at this piggy. He was like, no. He's like, what, were you expecting something? And I said, no. So I was like, all right, well, let me go take a look. So I look at the labels and they're all from Cricut. All of them. I mean, they sent me every single thing that they had in the line of products, including 2 new Cricut Explorers to use so I didn't have to use my Explorer that Rob had purchased for me. I mean, it was the coolest thing ever. I mean, Cricut's been very good to me. And I'm telling you this story because I don't want to sound like a rude person talking about I just don't like the price, talking about the joy. They did a lot for me. I mean, they really did do a lot for me. I'm very grateful. So they sent the entire collection. I mean, I'm talking everything. And I had just done like 1 video at this point. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm the luckiest man in the world. I can't believe they're sending all of this stuff to little old me who has no idea what he's doing, blah, 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 blah. And the rest was history. I just kept making videos and it just kept growing. And then I parted ways with them. I will let you know, I parted ways with them. I never, once I started the company Brutus and Rowe, they didn't want anything. We just kind of parted ways. They didn't want anything to do with me anymore because of but it's weird because they never really said that. I mean, it was just like we just stopped kind of communicating with one another because I was so busy with building Brutus and Rowe and they were so busy, creating machines in different colors. And, that was it. That was kind of the whole gist of it. So, yeah. Oh, Kara, I just got your message about what the person said. Oh, that's a hoot. What is this? 1998? About what the troll said. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, I got the new machines and I loved it. It was really cool. I mean, I did videos for them for quite some time and I really appreciated them. I did. But then we parted ways because once I started Brutus and Rowe, they weren't interested in me anymore. Once I couldn't give 100% of my time to Cricut, they weren't interested. And I get it. I understand. They weren't interested in me anymore because I couldn't give 100%. And that's valid. I mean, I was working for them, but not anymore. Because I desperately wanted something of my own. And now here we are, 3,000 products later. Oh, you had the Air 2 and then you got the Maker. Well, listen, I told you I'm going to have a joy. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to get, well, actually, Rob will probably buy me the original Baby Bug. I'll probably get a Cuddle Bug. Although I wouldn't mind getting another Cuddle Bug. All right, so let's leaf through this real quick because we're already at an hour and 11 minutes. Hello, my DDN. We're an hour and 11 minutes, and I've got to get going because whatchamacallit, I think you can only go to like an hour and 20 before something like the algorithm messes up or something. I don't know. I read too much stuff about how YouTube works. Okay, so this is what the fresh melon looks like. This would be so cute in the background. Oh, or this one. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, 100%, Jerry. 100%. And I could say that without a doubt. I think it was part of our contract, actually. I should actually pull up my old contract. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, though. And it's not really probably worth it. Look at that beautiful green. It's probably not worth it, but I could tell you stories. Oh, one day I'll write a tell-all book. It won't be me. So if you ever see a tell-all book from someone that was in the same position that I am, you might know it. You might think it's for me. Oh, I could tell you stories from being we were called product experts. Product experts is what they called us. And some of the product experts took it a little too seriously. Oh, look how cute. Yeah, we'll finish this card on Wednesday because I have a bunch of ideas. I should wait for airline to open their calendar more. Oh, yay! Yes, we have. Yeah, the NDA is crazy. Oh, Chrissy, post some. Are you a member of the Christopher Allen Cricket Group? I would love to see some of the stuff that you make. Yeah, we only have two spots left for the Create Your Own Ending event. Who's coming? I'm so excited to see you guys. He does need a name. What should we call him? I can't wait to see you guys at the Create Your Own Ending event. Yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm so excited. Sorry, I had to take I know it is watermelon-y, isn't it? Okay. So that's everything that I have for you guys tonight. I am so thankful for all of you for hanging out with me tonight. You are the absolute best. Oh, Belinda, I just saw your message. Oh, I'm not surprised at that name. Not surprised at all. Oh, and also, I just saw your one message that you sent me, Belinda. I bought that ring, that rainbow ring that you sent me. I have it in my desk. I just saw it the other day. Oh, they 100%. You should see. I wish that I could tell you guys. I wish I could tell. I can't, though. I'm not. Did I get your car? Oh, I did, Jerry. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. It's actually on the cash wrap at work. But yeah, it's there's a lot that goes into being a product expert. And someday maybe we'll talk about it. I don't know. I have to talk to my attorney and see what I'm allowed to talk about. I think I can talk about whatever I want because I'm not under contract anymore. But you guys, if you knew the stipulations that we were under when we first started, yeah, I can tell you right now, there's a lot of folks that have that machine, that got that machine for free, that are talking about that machine because they got it for free. That's all I'll say. That is all I will say. Not that it's not a great machine. It's just the price. That's the thing. And I'll say it over and over again. I don't think it's worth $179. That's all. That's all I'll say. So that is all that I have for all of you this evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Make sure to grab. Not on here. What? Not on here what? Um, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I'm so excited to be back on this Monday, or not Monday. What is it? Tuesday? Why did I say Wednesday? So Tuesday, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Oh, talk on here. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know though. I don't think that. I think I'm allowed to say whatever I want. I don't know. I don't really want to give them. The thing is, I don't really want to. I don't want to give them any airtime. You know what I mean? I don't think it's worth it. I think it's silly. Again, I'll do a review and I'll give my honest opinion. I'll give my honest opinion based upon what my other machine could do. You know, and it's just got to be a price. It's got to be a side by side comparison. Um, it's got to be a side by side comparison, and that's the thing. I will tell you that Cricut bought me my first silhouette. I can tell you that, and that's the 100% truth. To do a review. I can tell you that. And that's the real tea. That's the real tea. Yes, Cricut bought me the silhouette that I reviewed. I can tell you that. So take that for whatever you would like. But yeah, I have 100% proof that Cricut bought me. Cricut bought me my silhouette to do a review, to compare the two on video. Yep. And I have that email, so I have the receipts for that from that, so I could definitely say that. So take that for what it's worth. But yeah, I can tell you that Cricut did buy me my silhouette to do a review. So that's might be an interesting tidbit. So that's everything that I have to say. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I hope you enjoy all of your goodies. I hope you enjoy all of the new products. It looks like with the new foil reactive embossing powder, we are probably going to be sold out of it probably at some point tomorrow. Just so you guys know, we will be getting more back in. But grab it while you can if you want it. Yes, the silhouette was the cameo, Jen. So, I can't say anything about why they bought it for me, but just if you can think, think really hard about why they would have bought me that machine to do a review. So yeah, it was interesting. That's all I'll say. So yes, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. We will be getting more of the foil. What's the word I'm looking for? Foil reactive embossing powder soon. Oh, Jen, you get it. Good. Okay. I didn't want to say anything else. Yeah, we'll be getting more of the foil reactive embossing powder. So if you see that it is sold out on the site, don't worry, we'll be getting more of it back in. It probably takes us about a week to get more back in, but hopefully we get more back in before it sells out, and then we don't even have a blimp in any of that. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Oh yes, I'll see you on Saturday, Maria. I'm so excited. We have some new fixtures coming into the store. We have lots of new and exciting things happening at Brutus Monroe. Lots of fun and exciting things for me to share with you. And I'm really excited. Yeah, because a lot of the originals Kara went on to bigger and different things. It's crazy. There's like I think 3 that are left. Good night, Carolyn. So I will talk to all of you guys very soon. Have a wonderful night. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is a beautiful cargo sleeves will be here Thursday, Belinda. I just got notification. They were supposed to be here today, and I was going to tell you all hip hip hooray that they were in stock, but everything has slowed down. They are made in the US, but they're made in California. So what's happening is everything's being like rerouted and stuff because of the flu. But the thing that is so crazy is like nothing's coming in from China. So our markers, the Brutus Monroe markers, have been like triple delayed, and I've already spent a lot of money on them. So I don't even want to talk about the markers because it's going to give me an ulcer. But luckily the sleeves are made in the U.S. The markers are not, and the markers are delayed, and we're supposed to have them for MadeItCon. So we might be using different markers for my class at MadeItCon because there's no real turnaround time of when that's of when that is going to happen. So, and I just want the markers to be here. I know you guys are gonna love them so much. But they're just it's just wasn't meant to be right now, I guess. So thank you all so much. I will see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will, yes, because of the virus. Yep. And I will talk to you guys soon. Good night, my friends.